Hello, online crew community. How is your day today? How are you going? I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever part of the day it is for you. So have you ever thought about YouTube? Has it ever sort of crossed your mind as something that you would like to delve into or not? What are your thoughts around that? Do you see it as something that might be a distraction to your business, or do you think it's something that might be able to help increase your exposure or your authority and credibility online? I'm interested to hear what you think. So let's explore that today on today's Facebook Live. So as you are coming in, please say hello. Share the palm tree emoji with us to let us know you're part of our community here. And if you're in my free Facebook group, put the fish down below. That's the symbol of our community over there. And if you're one of my online crew leaders, then you guys can put the cruise ship down below. And even our lifetime members, you can put the anchor down below as well. So let us know what part of our community you are from. So who have we got here today? We've got Gloria. How are you, Gloria? Good to see you on. So, Gloria, you have a channel and you're uploading your daily go lives. Awesome, Gloria. Good to hear. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that and the benefits of that on this particular live. We've got Judy and Bob in the house. How are you? We've got their lifetime members in our online career coaching community. We've got Sean in the house. How are you, Sean? Good to see you on. I hope you're well. Hello, Edith. Hello, Olive. We've got Olive with the emojis going on as well. So just to explain, the palm tree is our community here. The fish is our free Facebook group where some of you may be watching from. So I'm broadcasting in two places. We've got the business page and I've got my social media strategies Facebook group where I'm streaming from as well. And we've got our online crew coaching community, which is the cruise ship, and the anchor, which is for life members. Hello, Kelly. How are you going? I've just uploaded about 100 lives on YouTube. Wow, that would have taken quite a bit of effort. So we're going to talk more about that, shortly. Hello, Susan. How are you? Good to see you on. If anyone's popping up like this, Facebook user, so you know you've said hello, but I'm not calling out your name, it means you're probably watching from our Facebook group and you just haven't given StreamYard permission to see your little profile. So all you need to do is click on the link up above, which says, the StreamYard Facebook link, and click on that, and then there I'll be able to see who you are. Well, hey, Laura, how are you? We've got Kelly, who's watching from the group. We've got Diane. So good to see you guys jumping on. So a couple little updates before we sort of continue the discussion on YouTube. I did want to let you know those I've had a lot of sort of comments about people that have ordered your free version of the book. Everyone's eligible to get a free version of this book. You just pay the shipping, and there's over $1,000 worth of bonuses at the moment, and we're in the final few hours. So it's never going to be offered like this. I think the book will maybe offered in the future, but not this kind of package ever again. You've only got a few hours to go. Now, those of you that already got it first time around, you're saying it hasn't arrived yet. So I just wanted to reiterate to you guys, books start shipping on the 31st from the US. So it's already the 31st here in Australia, but in the US, they're already starting they'll ship the book on 31st. So if you haven't got it, that's the reason, because they've been holding off and they'll send them all out at once. Those of you that still want your free copy, there's a link up above. You've only got a final few hours left to get it. This is what I consider to be just the magic gold resource that every network marketer should have. And hopefully you've been following along with that discussion in sort of the last week and a half. So when you get your book, guys, read it back to cover and just absorb the really revolutionary information in here that's going to help you, attract people to you. It's all things attraction marketing, obviously, and magnetically, attracting people to you. I did want to acknowledge that we've got 3 new life members yesterday. So we want to say huge congratulations we've got Nana Konadu Asayam. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. We've got Tifu that's also joined, upgraded to a life member. And Cindy, I've spelt it wrong, I think. is it, oh, Cindy, I'm going to butcher this now. I'll just have to look it up. Is it wing? I know what it is. Winger, where are you? I'm going to correct that. Cindy's upgraded to a life member as well. So I'm going to correct this, Cindy, because I should know, but I can't read my own writing. And it's winger or wing. Embarrassing. See, where are you? Cindy. Yeah, it is winger. Winger? Is that how you pronounce it? Anyway, Cindy, welcome. Congratulations for your lifetime membership to the coaching community. Those of you in my branding course, round 12, we've got our final live Zoom call to sort out your branding sort of round about this time tomorrow. And those of you in my online career coaching community, we had a pretty cool Zoom call, Q&A Zoom call, where a lot of you jumped on and we just talked about anything and everything. And the recording of that is available in the coaching community now. So go and watch the recording, guys. If you missed it, we had a pretty cool, Cool. And for those of you in the video challenge, you're on your final couple of days. So those that are in Australia, you're finishing today. They're finishing the 21 days of the video challenge today. So I'm going to be announcing the winners of the video challenge next week live. So hang in there, guys. Finish off strong. It's going to be awesome to, see who comes out on top. So yeah, good luck for the last couple of days, guys, in the video challenge. Ollie, congrats to the new life members. Congrats from Sean. Diane, I'm not seeing the palm tree, so that's my version of it. That's good enough. That's good enough. There's a couple to choose from, so it's all good. Hi, Jen. How are you? Great to see you on. So that's all the updates out the way. So let's have a little chat about YouTube, okay? Because some people, see YouTube as really daunting, and some people see it as a specialist skill, and I guess it is in a way. But I want to put a different perspective on it for you guys. So we're trying to build your credibility and influence on social media. Okay. So you start, a business page, you got your personal profile where all your family and friends are. And then we start a business page to gain credibility and exposure, brand ourselves in a certain way to get fans and followers that will hopefully and potentially build up the know, like, and trust factor with us to then be curious about what it is we're up to, opt into something that you're offering, all those kinds of things. So when we look at something like YouTube, some people will look at it and go, oh my gosh, that's another platform. I just don't have the headspace for something like that. And I do agree with that to a certain extent. I've always said, I openly say, don't try to tackle all multiple social media channels if you haven't really got good at one. So we do want to, focus on one, whether that's Facebook for majority of you. Some of you, that might be Instagram, or you're doing Facebook and Instagram, and that's manageable for you. And then other people will be really into LinkedIn or, other channels like that. Okay. And YouTube is a bit like that. The beautiful thing about YouTube is that it is for a specific purpose that people are searching. So when you go to Google and you want to know something, you might go to Google and go, how do I such and such? Or, how do I work from home? How do I, build a business online? How do I, make a certain recipe? How do I do certain things? We literally, do we not, guys? We literally sort of, go to Google and type it in. And Google owns YouTube. So one of the first things that you'll see that pop up from Google when you're searching for something is pictures of a little YouTube clip, and then off you go, and then suddenly you're caught on YouTube for about an hour because you get distracted with all the videos there. So a really, really unique, ability when you've got videos on YouTube is that people are searching for the information. So that's the true nature of YouTube. And doing YouTube videos is quite a specialist skill. So I'm not saying that you need to start a YouTube and get distracted by another social media platform. But here's what I want you to think about. You have the ability to put all the videos that you're already doing on YouTube. Okay? So you can start a channel quite quickly and easily, And all the content that you're already putting out there on Facebook Lives, you can download after you've done them and upload them to YouTube. So by doing that, you've got, and this is what I do, you've got all your videos in one spot. So a couple of huge benefits for that. So one, all your videos are being saved, because have a think about this. You start a business page and you've been doing lives for like a year or a couple of years, you know, down the track. And you've got all this amazing content and value that you've given out over time. So you're building a profile, you're building your influence and credibility, and you've got some really good videos that the views are really high and, you know, just great content. Now, let's say something goes wrong. Let's say you are doing Facebook advertising and you offend Facebook policies unknowingly, but an ad gets disapproved. And then suddenly it's bad enough that Facebook thinks that your page needs to be shut down. What's happened to all that content and all those hours of material that you've put together? Where has it gone? It's just gone. Is that what you want for all your content that you're creating? So YouTube itself is a beast of its own, and yes, you can get lost in building another platform. And there's an art to creating good YouTube videos. What I want you to consider as part of your sort of routine, if you like, is after you do a Facebook Live, you quickly click a couple of buttons, download it to your computer and upload it to YouTube, and start collecting and storing all your videos in the one spot. So I don't really promote YouTube as a YouTube channel because I'm not doing pre-recorded videos on just YouTube. I'm only uploading my Facebook Lives. So it's not the best thing when somebody's watching a video on YouTube and I'm communicating with you guys. Like I'm saying, hi, Evelyn, hi, Misha, and Anya, hey, Lalange, I would like to work from YouTube and learn. Yeah. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Andrea. Like, you know, I'm saying that all in my video here, and somebody's watching from YouTube. It's not quite the same experience given, okay? But it's still good content that you're repurposing and being stored. So if somebody goes to your YouTube channel and all your videos are there, it can be an amazing resource for somebody to get all your information in the one place. Because you have a think about, you know, a Facebook page. When people are scrolling through, you could have posts and questions and photographs and selfies and stuff like that, and your videos are scattered. Some people don't even realize there's a videos tab. So you could go to and I was saying, oh, I know Helen did a video on sort of YouTube the other day, but I don't know where it is. And you start scrolling through my, you know, Facebook page. Some people don't realize that there is a little tab on the side on a computer or underneath, you know, on a mobile phone underneath the banner that says videos, and you can click on that and all the videos come up in one spot so they can search that way. But not many people are going to go to that trouble. But if they can go to my YouTube channel, every single video I've done for the last probably couple of years, they're all there. You want to get curious about how I was on live video like 2 years ago? Just go to my YouTube channel and, you know, scroll down to the bottom and you'll see there's no hat. There's not much confidence going on. It's, you know, a totally different story, but they're all there. Okay. Gloria, I've just seen a comment from you. Do you use hashtags? So really, really interesting thing about hashtags is Facebook doesn't like hashtags. So those of you that are big Instagram users, you will know the importance of hashtags on Instagram. It's just, you know, a very valid thing. But on Facebook, if you want to use hashtags, don't use any more than 2. Okay? So it will actually limit your organic reach when you use multiple hashtags. So some people just don't know that. If you didn't know that, now you do. But Facebook doesn't like hashtags. So yes, you can use them, but you don't really want to use any more than 2 if that's something that you like to do. Okay. So going back to the YouTube thing. So I've got a YouTube channel that I started, and I basically just started to repurpose my content. You're already doing the content once. Why not put it in multiple places and have extra exposure for doing the one piece of content. And all it is downloading and uploading. And if you want to put a cover image on it and things like that, then you can do that. And you can do that really simply and easily, like I do. I don't use any, really creative stuff. I just, put a little bit of a headline, or what do they call it? Like a thumbnail. I create my own thumbnail. So it's certainly not something difficult to do. It just may be something you haven't explored before. But if you want multiple exposure, you want to lead to somewhere where all your videos are nicely in the one spot. You can even link your channel back to your, on your Facebook profile. It's got social links in there. So you can have your links to your website, your links to your Instagram. You can have a link to your YouTube channel on your personal profile. And people might go over there and check you out. Like, the more exposure that you can get for not much extra effort is always going to be a good thing. Things that require quite a bit of skill level, like if you're going to go and learn LinkedIn and Pinterest and things like that, it's going to require a lot of time and energy to get used to how those platforms work. YouTube is the same if you're going to use YouTube for its true purpose. But what I'm suggesting that you might want to look at is to start a channel. And you don't have to upload every Facebook Live you do, because it may not be relevant training. You might just be sharing something, but you can do it and you can store them there, and you can even create playlists. And so I've got two playlists. One's, network marketing training, and the other one's mindset. So if somebody just wants to hone in the videos that I talk about at the beginning of the week regarding personal growth, and they know they've got some things that they need to work through to get their mind right before they get their business right, then they can just go to my playlist on mindset. And those first videos that I do at the beginning of the week are all stored in that one playlist. So there's so many really simple and easy things that you can do. And for those of you that are in my online crew coaching community, this is what we're going to be learning about in part 2 of the Visual Content Bootcamp next week. I'm going to go from scratch. Some of you may already have a channel, but some of you won't even know how to create a channel. So I'm going to show you how to create a channel, show you how to upload videos, teach you a little bit about, tagging certain words and what's going to help your videos get searched and those kind of things, and little tips about what you can put in the heading of your videos to, help people search for your videos, those kind of things. So I'm not going full on into, how to create YouTube videos, because generally, good YouTube videos are pre-recorded videos. They're not from a Facebook Live. But I just want to start with basics and help you guys to get more exposure and do something that's pretty simple and easy. But if you get more eyeballs on you over there, why not? If you're giving really good value, we want to multi-purpose one piece of content and put it out in multiple places. Like those of you that are delving into email marketing or have got websites, like you can put videos on your website. You can take your Facebook Live link and put it in an email and send it out. You can put it in Messenger. You can put it in a bot. Like, why not multi-purpose stuff that you're already doing and put it in different places to help elevate your credibility and authority? That's what this is all about. Like, this information in this book is attracting people to you. So if you can maximize those opportunities, why not? Okay. I just realized I didn't introduce myself at the beginning of this video. So I don't know if anybody's watching at the moment that this is your very first live with me. You can tell who I am because it's written right there. But we are a community here of entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, network marketers, direct sellers, those in MLM. And what we're doing here is learning to leverage social media to build your business with modern online strategies and simple modern online strategies where you can increase your exposure. I'm all down for that. How about you guys? Like, not necessarily becoming a YouTube expert, but, you can do YouTube ads and you can do all sorts of things as you grow with YouTube. But at a very minimum, if you can protect yourself and protect your videos, and if you're spending lots of time and energy doing Facebook Lives, if you can just download them and simply upload them to YouTube, you could get some subscribers. I've sort of kind of accidentally got over 200 subscribers to my YouTube channel, which is not much, admittingly, but it's not something I was ever looking for because I'm not growing a YouTube channel, if that makes sense. I could do, I could start getting into pre-recorded videos and start doing more training type videos and put them up on YouTube, and I may well do that. But at the moment, I'm just using it to protect my videos and all the content that I deliver. Imagine, I mean, you guys that are stuck around with me for ages, have a think about all the training I provide 5 days a week here and how much free training I give you guys and content and stuff like that. Imagine if all that went. Imagine if my business page just got shut down. I think I'd crawl in a corner for a number of hours and cry and cry and cry and cry about all that content that's just gone. And you can't recreate that, guys, can you? You just can't. You can't turn back the time. But by putting, and I started this, as I said, maybe a couple of years ago, I don't know. And I didn't promote it to anybody. Because you can't actually create a custom YouTube channel until you get over 100 subscribers. So the actual URL for your YouTube channel is just a whole lot of numbers until you get 100 subscribers. But why wouldn't you start? If all you have to do is download a video and upload it, why wouldn't you start trying to attract subscribers? So when you get 100, you can actually call it what you want to call it. Mine's just called the same as everything else, my website, my Facebook page, Helen Martin Online. That's my URL for my business page. And my website, helenmartinonline.com. So my YouTube channel is called helenmartinonline.com. But I couldn't customize that until I got over 100 subscribers. So while you're creating the content, why wouldn't you multi-purpose? So those of you, the guys that don't know how to do that and don't know many of the tricks about how to actually upload it or how to tag certain things to show up in search engines and stuff like that, like it's not going to be a full YouTube training, because I've also got to fit into the bootcamp next week how to do a visual banner like mine. So some of you might know the banner on my business page, if you're watching from there, is a video. So I'm also going to show you guys how to do that in next week's bootcamp. So if you want to learn a little bit more about YouTube and how to start a channel and put your videos up there, and you want to learn how to do a video banner like mine to make you stand out from the crowd, then that's what I'm going through in next week's. It's part 2 called a Visual Content Bootcamp. I did part 1 a couple of weeks ago, but you have to be in my coaching community to get access to that training. I have put a link up above. I'm absolutely destroying the organic reach of my videos this week by having links above. But yeah, very, very time poor this week. Otherwise, I would have had little Henry set up. It's all good. So, and not only when you get in there, not only will you get part 2 of the Visual Content Bootcamp, you'll also get access to part 1 and every other bootcamp that I've done on branding, content creation, Facebook ads, groups, bots. You get access, once you're in there, you get access to thousands of dollars worth of all my bootcamp training. So if any of you want to learn a little bit more about YouTube and want some help with that, then certainly join us in our online crew coaching community for that next week. So you can get in for $1 for 3 days, have a look around and work out whether you want to stay. Okay, so the link to that is up above. So those of you in my coaching community, you're looking forward to learning a little bit more about that. Because I think it's a pretty cool thing to do. Can't wait for that. Awesome. So yeah, once you got the channel, even if it's numbers, you can like link it to your personal profile. You could put it on your business page somewhere in your contacts. Any of you those with a website, you can have it there, direct people there and ask them to subscribe. Like if you can start growing a following and subscribers on YouTube for next to no effort, I don't see why you wouldn't. Okay. And once you get in there and, start getting used to it, then you can start getting more creative. And if you're somebody that does any kind of training videos, you can do pre-recorded videos, or even better, Facebook Lives now. We've got this editing feature within Facebook. So I could strategically do a Facebook Live here. I could do all my intros in the beginning and say, hi, all the rest of it, whatever, and then not talk to you for 15 minutes, like deliver my content. You guys wouldn't even know. Deliver my content, and then at the end of it, go back to all your comments and all the rest of it at the end of it. So to you guys watching live, I've interacted with you in the beginning. I've delivered my whatever I'm going to talk about, and then I can interact with you at the end, and it seems like a normal Facebook Live. What I can do in the background, because Facebook brought in this new editing feature, I talked about this last week or the week before, that you can now take clips of your Facebook Lives. So I could take a clip of the middle bit, Or I could take various clips, and it's like, oh, I had a discussion about something irrelevant in the middle. Okay, I'll take clips around that. I can piece that together and put it in YouTube so it looks like a training video and not a Facebook Live. There's so many things that you could do to just repurpose content that you've already done. Why not, guys? We want to build your credibility and authority in as many places as we can, as long as it's not too overwhelming, which I really don't think this is. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you about it. Olive, can't wait for part 2 with the visual content. Loving it. So you just caught up on part 1, didn't you, Olive? Did you get a lot out of that? Part 1, we had so much fun. We created images. We created quotes. We talked about logos. I had ice cream and all sorts of funny things going on with logos. We talked about how to create pre-recorded videos and great videos from apps on your phone in like minutes, from videos and pictures on, like, we did so much cool stuff. So you get access to all of that as well if you get into the coaching community. Looking forward to doing more with YouTube. I haven't posted videos for a while. And yeah, I don't intentionally post YouTube videos. All I do is upload what I've already done. Okay, but it's a really, really cool resource for somebody, and people get notified when they subscribe. So if any of you have subscribed to my YouTube, you get a little notification. Helen's put up a new video. So you don't even necessarily have to worry about what I'm doing over here, although don't go over there. I want you here because I want to talk to you. But it pops up as a notification, and you can watch it on YouTube. So it alerts people when you've put up a new video. So it's good. Looking forward to doing YouTube. Awesome. Yes, part 1 was great. Love the story part. Oh yeah, I went right through stories too. How to use the stories feature. We had some real good fun with that as well. So there was heaps in part 1 of the Visual Content Bootcamp, and now we're going on to part 2. Judy and Bob, looking forward to part 2. Catching the end here. You're always jumping on late. Laurie, what's going on? Yay, another bootcamp. I love to hear more. Yeah, it is a good one. So couple of reminders for you guys. We are in the final few hours for those of you that have missed out and haven't got your copy of the free book. Reminder, those of you that have already got it, they are shipping from the US on the 31st. So we're already at the 31st in my part of the world, but that should be tomorrow for you guys, US. So they will be arriving on your doorstep very, very soon. But if you've missed out, the package, the $1,000 worth of bonuses, I've still got my bowl, guys. Who wants to win the next lot of prizes? So whoever has got the book in these 48 hours that it was being relaunched, I didn't know it was going to be relaunched, but it was pretty cool that it has. You're going to be added to this bowl. So you guys that didn't win earlier in the week, oops, we don't want to lose any names there. You guys that didn't win earlier in the week, you've got a second chance draw, and that I'm hoping will be tomorrow, as long as I've got all the names. I should have, so I'm hoping to do that tomorrow, guys. So that's more free access to my coaching community when I draw that out, okay? So, have a think about YouTube. If you want to learn about spit it out, Helen. If you want to learn more about YouTube and how to do it and some guidance about it, the difference between what I do here and what I do in my online career coaching community is I actually show you how to do stuff. I do it on screen. I share my screen. I teach you actually how to do the things, and it's all recorded. So you can go back and watch the replays and learn how to do everything. And that's the same with all my boot camps about branding and content creation and networking and prospecting and Facebook ads and bots and all the rest of it. There's just so much information, thousands of dollars worth of training, and you can get in there for $1. Have a look around, okay? Oh, Olive, what's happening? Time change in Canada. So I will be an hour earlier for you guys. Thank you very much, Olive. What's happening in the US, guys? So that's Canada. Is US the same? So you have to watch out for that next week, because I'm still going live at the same time in my part of the world. So it's going to change for you when I go live next week. I'll still put up the reminders so you can check on my page and you'll get used to it. But thank you, Olive. I appreciate that. But when's UK kicking in too, guys? If any of you guys can share that would be helpful as well. What are you saying, Laurie? Oh, this is probably why you're late. You need to kick my job to the curb so I can get here in time. I agree, Laurie. That's what we're all aiming for. Hey, Michelle, how are you? US is the same, I believe. Okay, so watch out for that next week, guys. Your UK's already kicked in. So what, are you back to midnight now, Sean, when I go live? I'm not sure. So yeah, just watch out for the day, because we're all staggered. I came in first a few weeks ago as kicked in, because we're actually going into summer, so we're getting hot. It's actually boiling here today. Really, really hot today. So sorry for those of you that are getting really cold and experiencing snow. So, Lynn, thank you, Lynn. Time change on the 3rd of November for the US. So that's next week as well. So guys in the boot camp, be careful of that. Okay, we're going to have to watch that next week at the time of the boot camp, that it's at the time that you think it's going to be. So UK is back to midnight. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, good luck to those of you finishing off the video challenge. Absolute last chance to get the book. The link is above, and you can click the link above to get into the coaching community to do the visual content boot camp next week. There's always something going on, guys, isn't there? So I will see you same time, same place. Hopefully I can draw the winners tomorrow. We will see then. So have an awesome rest of the day, whatever part of the day it is for you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.